I loved this Superman movie. It felt like a comic book, which is what James Gunn had talked about. The introduction to this character and starting off his story with him having facing his first defeat is something we can empathize with as we jump into the film and connect with the character. Superman, throughout the film, Clark Kent, remembers different people's names throughout it when Lex treats those around him as a nuisance, as less than. The portrayal of Guy Gardner provided that comic relief, and that is a character that I was a huge fan of. There are so many comic book references in this film, which I just think is great because even if you don't know everything, it makes you want to go and read those comics. Now, for me, one of my favorite moments and feelings is watching this film with David and feeling like I was watching the film with Christopher Reeve as I did when I was younger. Because for me, that was my introduction to Superman. We also have funny references like Big Belly Burger, which we saw in the Blue Beetle. Superman throughout the film cares. It does not matter if it's a squirrel or a giant creature destroying a city. He's constantly going out of his way to save even the smallest of animals. Mr. Terrific and Hawkgirl being introduced in this film gives us the Justice Gang, as they're not yet calling themselves the Justice League, and I loved the dynamic between these characters and what they added to the film. Alan Tudyk, once again, providing that humanity to his robots. And of course, the way James Gunn introduces Supergirl to us and the little explanation we get to where she's been and why she's drunk, with Gunn later mentioning this part of the character. Going on to say that, yes, this is her. She's a mess. We learn she's had a completely different background from Superman, a much more difficult background, and Superman has had this wonderful upbringing by these two parents that loved him and were very healthy. Now, in one of the photos for Supergirl, we do have this comic here, Woman of Tomorrow. Now, for me, the way some media reacted to this film, from news anchors to the most narrow-minded YouTube creators, Superman continues to be a symbol of hope, a symbolic representation for many different groups. I absolutely love this film, and I can't wait to see it again.